With the recent uprise and then many cases we're seeing every day of COVID-19 in this second wave, if any of us tested positive or we have symptoms and we have a close contact that has COVID-19 and we think we have the disease, what should we do? This is the most recent update information from our health department. So the first thing, we have to isolate ourselves right away, meaning we stay home unless we are going out to a physician office visit that cannot be done virtually. We need to make sure we try our best to isolate from our household contacts, and we'll talk about this in an upcoming video. And we need to tell the people who we work with that we are positive for COVID-19 so they are aware. Now, the second is we need to tell whoever we have been in contact, the close contact, that we do have COVID-19 so that they quarantine themselves. And the definition of close contact, meaning someone who I contacted with recently without precautions, and or I have been in a close contact, meaning that's less than 6 feet for more than 15 minutes. And that is the second criteria. And in that case, these folks needs to be also quarantined. And we'll talk about quarantine in the last slide. But when can we go back to our daily activity? And that is 10 days from when the symptoms started, if we're having symptoms, or if we have no symptoms and we have a test positive, 10 days from the positivity of the test. Plus, we need to make sure that we don't have fevers in the last day of these 10 days without taking any medications. And overall, our symptoms are improving. Now, two exceptions. If you are very critically ill in a hospital, usually we extend this to 20 days. Or if you have low immune system, immune deficiency, meaning your body cannot get rid of potentially the virus. And in this case, you need to contact the physician to see when can you safely get out of precautions and be resuming your normal activities. Now, quarantine instructions, meaning I am a close contact of someone who has tested positive and I don't have symptoms, I need to quarantine myself for 14 total days. These 14 days, you stay home, and unless you need to go to a physician, if you started having symptoms, you get tested. At the same time, you cannot test your way out of quarantine. So I cannot on day 5 of quarantine go and test negative and say I'm done. No, the 14 days, it might take 14 days of incubation, meaning the virus is still silent and have not started being active, and the test would be negative. So we have to wait this 14 days total. And if we have no symptoms, we would basically leave. If we started having symptoms, we go back to the same instruction we talked about, people who have tested positive. I hope we all stay healthy and stay all safe. Thank you.